So, hey guys, it's me, and today we are going to talk about how to be self obsessed. And there are many misconceptions about the concept self obsession. It is often considered as a red flag. So, I'm here to clear all your misconceptions regarding self obsession. So, let's begin. Self obsession is a it's not a red flag. First of all, it is a very important skill which you should know about it and you should master it, because in this world you will be needing it at some point of life. So if you let me just be clear that if you are not obsessed with your own life, then you will end up becoming an unpaid background character in someone else's life. So if you don't want to be an unpaid background character in someone's life, then you should be self-obsessed. And it's not about arrogance, or it's not about thinking that you are the best. It's about you are channelizing your energy, your mindset, your growth in such a way that you are only focusing on yourself rather than others' life. So I have written some points for you all so that you should know how to become self-obsessed step by step. And these steps are written by me and they are proven and tested and experienced by me, so you can trust that. So let's begin with the step 1, which is treat yourself like you are the main project. Now, what I meant by saying this is you are not the main character of your life. You are treating yourself as you are the main project. Just ask yourself, are you going to suggest the child that you should watch movies and you should watch web series instead of studying? Of course not. You are not going to tell the child that you should not study, because of course, yeah. So you have to be a parent of yourself. What I meant by this is saying, okay, so you have to audit your habits. You have to see where am I leaking my energy, where am I lacking, and what is the best thing which I can do for myself. And you have to upgrade your standards. You have to see that you cannot just lower your standards just to have company. You just write it somewhere and paste it on the place where you will often see it. No, where you will frequently see it. So write it that I will never lower my standards just to have company. I hope this one is clear to you all. So let's begin with the step 2, which is maintain or protect your peace relentlessly. Now, what I meant by saying is you don't have to indulge into arguments so easily. First of all, don't even indulge into arguments. You don't have to respond to every person provoking you. Every action does not require a reaction. You have to learn the power of quiet no. Like if you are not wasting your energy on such useless people, then of course and obviously you are going to be the best. Your daily schedule are protected and you are mentally more focused and you are more productive than ever before. So let's move on to the step 3, which is build private discipline. So self-obsession is built when you are no one is clapping for you, when no one is validating you, when no one is there to appreciate you, when you are the only audience for yourself, when you don't have anyone's support, the real self-obsession begins. So in this time, what you have to do, you have to make promises to yourself and you have to fulfill them. We talk about you should have self-improvement, you should have self-belief, you should have self-confidence. But what is the, what is the base of self-improvement? What is the base of self-belief? The base of self-belief is the promises you make to yourself and the fulfillment you do to them. Like if you promise yourself that I'll wake up at 5 a.m. the next morning and you didn't wake up at that time, then obviously you are not going to have self-belief. You are not going to be self-obsessed, my baby. You are not going to be. You have to make promises and you have to fulfill them. Stick to your non-negotiables. You should make a list of non-negotiable tasks which you will do daily, even though you are not in that mood or even though you don't have that much energy to do that. But you will do that non-negotiables. You can like skip all the like remaining tasks, but you cannot skip the non-negotiables. And you should celebrate small invisible wins for yourself, because our brain requires constant like dopamine hits. So for that, you are not going to doom scroll. Of course you are not going to doom scroll. You are going to like make yourself happy by buying yourself your favorite chocolate, or by giving yourself a treat. Just that's it. So stop waiting for permission to take the control of your own life. I am not telling you to be serious in a way that you won't laugh again, you won't watch TVs again, you won't watch shows again. No, I'm not telling that. I'm just saying that you should take charge of your own life. Otherwise, you are going to watch others win instead of you. You are going to clap for them. If you are ready for that, then of course, go for it. So you have to take back your focus today and just pick one area where you are lacking and just try to improve it. And do let me know your experience in the comment section. And if you have any more ideas about next video, then do let me know in the comment section that also. I'm a creator who make videos for self-improvement for teens. So if you like my content, then do hit the subscribe button and share it to your friends too. That's it for today's video. Meet you in the next one. Till then, bye-bye.